dear students, today we are going to begin with the chapter that is arithmetic progression. Okay, let's start with the chapter without wasting much time. So let's start with the arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression. Okay, also known as AP. AP does not mean Akhilesh Pandey. Okay, it's arithmetic progression. Okay, don't get confused. So first of all, let us know what is arithmetic progression. ठीक है, arithmetic progression है क्या? पहले तो ये जानना बहुत जरूरी है, isn't it? Now, progression means something which is increasing in a particular sequence, है ना? इसीलिए उसको बोलते हैं arithmetic progression. Arithmetic means we are dealing with numbers, isn't it? Progression means a sequence that is increasing at a particular rate. For example, if I write 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 up to n terms. Now these are arithmetic numbers, isn't it? These are numbers, that is why it is arithmetic. And why it is a progression? Because every next term, every succeeding term is two more than the previous one, है ना? 2 में 2 add किया, we'll get 4, 4 plus 2 6, 6 plus 2 8 and so on. Therefore this sequence, this arithmetic sequence will be termed as an arithmetic progression, है ना? इसको हम AP कहेंगे. ठीक? Means the difference between any two consecutive terms is constant, है ना? किसी भी consecutive दो terms के बीच में अगर हम difference निकालें, that is a constant. For example, चलो देखो, 4 minus 2 2, 6 minus 4 2, 8 minus 6 2, 10 minus 8 2, isn't it? This term which we are getting by subtracting two consecutive terms that are termed as common difference. क्या बोलते हैं इसको? Common difference. That is called known as common difference and is denoted by the letter small d, isn't it? Now let's move further. Now, for example, A1, A2, A3 and up to AN is an arithmetic progression if and only if the difference between any two consecutive term is constant throughout, है ना? पूरी सीरीज में अगर दो consecutive terms के बीच में जो difference अगर निकालेंगे, अगर वो constant आता है, then that sequence will be termed as an arithmetic progression. ठीक है? जैसे A2 minus A1 should be equals to A3 minus A2 should be equals to A4 minus A3 should be equals to up to AN minus 1, है ना? ये नंबर ऑफ टर्म्स है. सेकेंड टर्म्स को पहले टर्म से माइनस करो तो वही आएगा, थर्ड टर्म को सेकेंड टर्म से माइनस करो. इट मींस दैट this is known as the common difference. Okay, now what is the formula to find out the nth term of any sequence, है ना? What is the formula to find out the nth term of any sequence? It is denoted by T_nth. In NCERT they denote the nth term by AN, and in RS Agrawal they denote it by TN. So here I am going to denote the nth term by TN, and the formula to find out the nth term of any sequence, arithmetic sequence, okay, is A plus n minus 1 into D. Now we are familiar with D. D क्या है? ये मैंने भी बताया. D is called the common difference or the difference between any two consecutive terms of an AP. What is A? A is the first term of an AP. A is the first term of an arithmetic progression. D is the common difference. ठीक है? And n is what? N is the number of terms. N क्या है? Number of terms. ठीक है? I hope this formula is clear to you. Now let's start with the help. It will be clear with the help of an example. For example, we take a sequence, an arithmetic sequence. अगर हम ले ले 5, 7. Okay, so this is an arithmetic progression up to the number of terms I don't know. Now this is an arithmetic progression. If I ask you to find out the seventh term of the sequence, है ना? इस सीक्वेंस का 7th term. How to find out? In order to get the 7th term of that particular of this sequence, we require this formula, that is the nth term of any given arithmetic progression. That is Tn equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. Now how to apply this formula here? Let's see how we'll apply. Now what we require, I asked you to find out the 7th term of this sequence. कौन सा term निकालना है? 7th term. Okay. And the formula to find out the nth term of the AP is Tn is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. So here, since we need to find out the 7th term of the AP, therefore this n will be replaced by 7. Okay? So we need to find out T7. T7 denotes the 7th term of the sequence. Is equals to a. What is the value of a? The first term of this AP. That we will write 5 plus the value of n we have taken 7 minus 1. And what will be the value of d? The value of d will be 7 minus 5 2, 9 minus 7 2, 11 minus 9 2. If it is an AP, the common difference is constant throughout. Then only it will denote arithmetic progression. So d की value कितनी हो गई? d is equals to हो गया 2. So we'll put the value of d as 2. Once we put all these values in the given formula, we'll easily find out the 7th term. So let's see, 5 plus 6 into 2. So 5 plus 6 2s are 12, 17. So the 7th term of this sequence will be 17. Okay, let's also check it once whether our answer is correct or not. Okay, first term, then second term, 9 plus 2, 11 plus 2, कितना होगा? Plus 2 करोगे 13, plus 2, 15, plus 2, 17. Let's see whether it is the 17 is the 7th term or not. पहला term ये होगा, second term, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. It means that our answer is correct. That is how we can find out any term of an arithmetic progression. Okay, let's see a few more examples. है ना, इस formula it will be used throughout. A plus n minus 1 into d. The formula to find out the nth term of a sequence. Now let's see, if I consider an AP, for example, okay, कहाँ से start करें? 12, then 10, 8, 9 and so on. Now if you go through this AP, what you will find that this sequence is in decreasing order. है ना, पहला वाला जो AP consider किया था, that was in increasing order. Now this sequence is decreasing throughout. 12, then minus 2, you will get 10, then again minus 2, 8, then again minus 2, you will get 6, not 9, you will get here 6. So this AP is in decreasing order, isn't it? Now let's see, if I ask you to find out the 9th term or 8th term of this sequence, what will be the 8th term of this sequence? Okay, now see, what will be the common difference? First of all, let us find out. I said the common difference is the difference between any two consecutive terms. है ना? अगर इस term को इसके preceding term से subtract कर दे, then we'll get the common difference. Let's see. If I subtract 10 minus 12, what I'll get? I'll get minus 2. Isn't it? That is why, since the common difference is negative in this case, that is why the series is in decreasing order. है ना, अगर common difference positive होता है, then the series is in increasing order. But if the common difference is negative, it means that the series is in decreasing order. Therefore, it is a decreasing arithmetic progression where the common difference is minus 2. Now we are asked to find out the 8th term of the sequence. So how to get the 8th term? Let's put the value of n is equals to 8 in the given formula, and the value of a will be 12, the value of n will be 8, and the value of d will be minus 2. Let's put all the values to get, so I'll get T8th term. T8 denotes what? The 8th term of the sequence equals to a. What was the value of a? It was 12 plus bracket, then the value of n was 8 minus 1, and the value of d is now, what is the value of d? D is minus 2. Okay, so let's see what we get. 2 plus 7 into minus 2, 12 minus 14, you will get minus 2. Therefore, the 8th term of the sequence is minus 2. I hope you have understood, isn't it? इसका 8th term कितना होगा? 8th term you'll get -2. Now let's see a few more examples from the book, textbook. If I write a sequence, suppose any sequence, and I ask you whether this given sequence is in AP or not, है ना? अगर मैं पूछूं कि ये sequence जो मैंने लिखा है, it is in arithmetic progression or not, it represents an arithmetic progression or not, तो कैसे इसको देखेंगे? If I subtract, है ना, अगर difference between any two consecutive terms remains constant throughout the series, then the series is in AP, else it is not. देखो 6 minus 4 2, correct, so इधर पे 2 आया, ठीक. 6 minus 7 1, here 2, then 1. It means that this series is not in arithmetic progression, since the common difference does not remain constant throughout the series, therefore the series is not in AP. Okay, let's move further to get a few more things related to. Now you please tell me whether these sequences are in AP or not. So let's see the first one. 10 minus 4 gives you what? 10 minus 4 is 6. ठीक है, इधर पे डिफरेंस आया हमारा 6. 16 minus 10, 16 minus 10 again 6. Then 22 minus 10, sorry, 22 minus 16. How much you'll get? Again 6. Therefore, this first one is an AP. Is an AP. Arithmetic progression, not Akhilesh Pandey. Okay. So first one is an AP. Let's see for the second one. Let's see. -1 -1 है ना, इससे इसको इससे माइनस करेंगे, so what we'll get? -1 you'll get -2. ठीक है, in this here we have got -2. -3 minus -1, -3 minus -1. How much you'll get? -3 plus 1 is equals to -2. So in this case also you are getting -2. Similarly, -5 minus -3, again you will get -2. Therefore, we can say that this sequence is also in arithmetic progression. Let's move to the third one. Let's check for this one. If I subtract this from this, so 2 minus -2, how much you will get? 2 plus 2 equals to 4. Okay, so here I have got 4 as the common difference. Let's check for this one also. -2 -2, so -2 you will get -4. Since the common difference is not constant, है ना, इसको सब्ट्रैक्ट करें तो common difference कितना आ रहा है? 4, और इसको सब्ट्रैक्ट किया तो we are getting -4. Therefore, this sequence is not in arithmetic progression. Similarly, you can check for the fourth one. So let's move further. First 4 terms of an AP. For example, second का first. Let's see. A is given 10 and D is given 10, है ना, A B 10 given है और D B 10 given है. We are asked to write the first 4 terms of this given arithmetic progression whose first term is 10 and the common difference is 10. Okay, so we will write the first term. If I add the common difference in the first term, I will get the second term, है ना. फर्स्ट टर्म में अगर कॉमन डिफरेंस को हम ऐड कर देंगे तो सेकंड टर्म मिलेगा. चलो ऐड करते हैं. तो कॉमन डिफरेंस कितना है? 10. तो 10 इसमें ऐड करो, तो 10 plus 10 20. सेकेंड टर्म में कॉमन डिफरेंस इफ आई ऐड, I'll get the third term. So second term is 20. If I add the common difference 20 plus 10, you will get 30. 30 plus 10 40. Therefore, we have got the 4 terms of this arithmetic progression whose first term was 10 and the common difference was also 10. Okay, let's move. For example, fourth one, if A is given -1, if A is given -1, second का fourth, ठीक है, A is given -1 and D is given 1/2. So we need to write down the 4 terms of this given sequence whose first term is -1 and the common difference is -1 upon 2. Okay, so we'll write the first term. First term तो -1 है. Second term, if I add the common difference in the first term, तो first term -1 था, इसमें common difference add करो, how much you'll get? You'll get -2 plus 1, that is minus का 1/2. So second term of this sequence will be minus 1 by 2. Again adding common difference to the second term to get the third term, है ना. सेकेंड टर्म में अगर कॉमन डिफरेंस ऐड कर देंगे तो सेकेंड टर्म मिलेगा, सॉरी थर्ड टर्म मिलेगा. सो माइनस 1 by 2 इज द सेकेंड टर्म. इफ आई ऐड 1 by 2 I'll get 0. Therefore the third term of this sequence is 0. Let's go further to find out the fourth term. 0 we have to add the common difference, that is 1 by 2, to get the fourth term, which will be 1 by 2. So these are the four terms of this given arithmetic progression, whose first term is minus 1 and the common difference is 1 upon 2. Now let's see. Minus 5, minus 1, 3 and 7. In this given arithmetic progression, we need to find out the first term as well as the common difference. Okay. So let's see. The first term is obviously minus 5. And what will be the common difference? If I subtract any two consecutive terms, if I find out the difference of any two consecutive terms of this arithmetic progression, we will get the common difference. So, कोई भी consecutive term उठा लो. Suppose करो इसको उठा लेते हैं. ठीक है? 3, 7. Okay. So I must subtract 3 from 7. So D, how much I'll get? 7 minus 3 is equals to 4. Any two consecutive terms. If I subtract, let's find out D minus 1. So common difference will be minus 5 को subtract करना, minus 1. So minus 1 minus 5. So how much you'll get? Minus 1 plus 5 is equals to 4. In both the cases, we are getting the same common difference. Therefore, the common difference of this sequence is 4 and the first term is minus 5. Let's move on to the next one. So it is given to us that we need to find out the 10th term of this AP. 2, 7, 10. इसका 10th term निकालना है. We need to find out the 10th term. Means T10 we need to find out. What will be the value of T10? How to do this one? First of all, A is 2. And what is the value of D here? D is equals to 7 minus 2. How much? 5. Or 12 minus 7 is also 5. Therefore, common difference is 5 and A is 2. As I told, the formula to find out the nth term is A plus n minus 1 into D. What is the value of A? The value of A is 2 and D is 5. We will substitute these values and we need to find out, and the value of n will be 10 because we require T10, 10th term. So 10th term is equals to A is 2 plus n is 10 minus 1 and the value of D is 5. So you'll get 2 plus 10 minus 1, 9 into 5. So 2 plus 9 5s are 45. You will get 47. Therefore, the 10th term of this sequence is 47. Isn't it? Now let's move further. An AP is given 21, 18. I believe that you people are having your books with you while attending the class. Is minus 81. Okay. Also, is any term 0? Give reason. Check. This AP is in decreasing order, and since the AP is in decreasing order, therefore its common difference will be negative, isn't it? We need to find out which term of this sequence is minus 81. है ना? इस AP का कौन सा term minus 81 होगा, ये हमने फाइंड करना है. ठीक है? तो हमें एक ही फॉर्मूला पता है, that is Tn is equals to A plus n minus 1 into D. ये फॉर्मूला है ना, यूनिवर्सल फॉर्मूला है इनका, isn't it? So we need to find out which term of this sequence is minus 81. So let us suppose that nth term of this AP is minus 81. We will suppose that nth term of this AP is minus 81. So let's apply the formula. A plus n minus 1 into D is equals to minus 81. And what we need to find out? We need to find out the value of n. हमको किसकी वैल्यू निकालनी है? n की वैल्यू निकालनी है. तो a की वैल्यू कितनी है? a is 21. रख देते हैं भाई. n minus 1. What is the value of D? 15 minus 18. है ना? इससे एक पहले वाले का, या 18 minus 21. So D will be 15 minus 18. So minus 3. So D will be minus. So D की वैल्यू रखिए minus 3 equals to minus का 81. इस 21 को we'll take to the right hand side. We'll get n minus 1 into minus 31 equals to minus 81, and this will be minus 21. So these two will be added up, है ना? कितना हो गया ऐड हो गया? 1 plus 1 2 and minus का 1 0 2. So we'll get n minus 1 into minus 3 is equals to minus का. So n minus 1 into minus 3 is equals to minus 1 0 2. This minus and minus cancel out. 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. So n minus 1 is equals to 34 or n is equals to 35. Therefore this minus 81 is the 35th term of this given AP, है ना? ये minus 81 इस AP का कौन सा term है? 35th term, है ना? Let's see now. Let's move further. I hope you have understood. Try to okay. We need to determine an AP whose third term is 5 and seventh term is 9. ठीक है, एक AP निकालना है जिसका थर्ड टर्म means T3 is equals to 5 and its third term is 5 and seventh term is 9. Seventh term कितना है इसका? 9 given and we need to find out the AP. ठीक है, in order to get the AP what we require? एक AP के पास क्या होता है उसका? जैसे इंसान के पास दो आंखें होती है, अगर आंखें नहीं होगी तो देख नहीं पाएगा, isn't it? Similarly, an AP has got two things, that is the first term and the common difference. So we require these two things, है ना? अगर ये दोनों मिल गए तो हमको AP मिल जाएगा. Okay. What was the formula to get the nth term? A plus n minus 1 into D. Check. Now we'll compare. Now here T3. So what will be the value of n? It will be 3. रख देते हैं. T3 is equals to A plus n minus 1 into n की वैल्यू कितनी है? 3 minus 1 into D. Okay? ऐसे लो, इसमें कंफ्यूज मत होना. चलो. If I put n is equals to 3 in this formula, we'll get the third term. So T3 is equals to A plus 3 minus 1 into D. That is A plus 2D. T3 is equals to. And the value of T3 is given to us how much? 5. So this will be equals to 5, isn't it? That is A plus 2D is equals to 5. Let this be equation number 1. Same thing will apply with this one. Okay? इसी के साथ भी वही apply करेंगे. जो इसके साथ किया वही उसके साथ करेंगे. चलो. So here I'll put n is equals to 7 now. So I'll get T7 equals to A plus 7 minus 1 into D. So what I'll get? T7 equals to A plus 6D. Now what is the value of T7? It is given to us 9. It means that this is equals to 9. So I'll write A plus 6D is equals to 9. So we have got the two equations, two linear equations in two variables, है ना? A pair of linear equations in two variables. So we will be using linear equation to eliminate and get the values of A and D. Suppose I subtract both these equations, what I get? A and D will cancel out. 2 minus 6 minus 4D. बहुत अच्छे. And 5 minus 9, how much you'll get? 5 minus 9 minus 4. Minus and minus cancel out. D is equals to 4 upon 4. That is equals to 1. So the value of D is 1. So common difference, how much we have got? Common difference is 1. Isn't it? Now let's see. To get the value of A, है ना? A find करना है. तो D is equals to 1 रख दो. Either in this equation or in this equation to get the value of A. चलो. If I put D equals to 1 here, so A plus 2D equals to 5, and the value of D I have to put 1. So A plus 2 into 1 equals to 5. A plus 2 equals to 5. A equals to 5 minus 2 equals to 3. Therefore, the value of A is 3 and the value of D is 1. So we have got D is equals to 1 and A is equals to 3. That's what we need to find out. The value of A and D. Okay. Once the value of A and D is known to us, we can easily write the AP. है ना? तो AP कैसे लिखेंगे? पहला टर्म 3 है. ठीक है? पहले टर्म में I add the common difference. We'll get the second term 3 plus 1 4. सेकेंड टर्म में कॉमन डिफरेंस ऐड करेंगे, we'll get the third term 4 plus 1 5. थर्ड टर्म में कॉमन डिफरेंस ऐड करेंगे, we'll get the fourth term 5 plus 1 6. फोर्थ टर्म में कॉमन डिफरेंस ऐड करेंगे तो मिलेगा फिफ्थ टर्म, that is 7. So this is the required अरिथमेटिक प्रोग्रेशन. ओके, चलो फिर आगे देखते हैं नेक्स्ट एग्जांपल. ओके, चेक whether 301 is the term of this AP 5, 11, 17, 23, dot. So we need to check whether 301 is the term of this given arithmetic progression. है ना? तो इसको कैसे चेक करेंगे? देखो बहुत ध्यान से समझिए. If I suppose that the nth term of this sequence, is 301, है ना? अगर हम सपोज कर लें कि इस AP का nth term 301 है ना? If the value of n comes out to be a whole number, then we can say that 301 is the term of this AP. Why whole number is required? For example, you are having chocolates, है ना? अगर तुम्हारे पास chocolates है, so you cannot say that I have got 3.5 chocolates. मुझे 3.5 chocolate मिले, 4.5 chocolate मिले, isn't it? For example, if I say in a class how many students are present, you will say either 30, 40, 45, 60, or 10, 12. You cannot say 3.5 students are present. You cannot say 12.5 students are present. है ना? Therefore, some entities exist in whole numbers. है ना? इस क्लास में 4.5 बच्चे हैं. We cannot say like that, isn't it? Either we'll say there are 4 students, 5 students, 10, 20, and so on. Okay. Now, so we need to check whether 301 is the term of this given sequence. So let us suppose that the nth term of this sequence is 301. हमने मान लिया. हमने माना क्या? कि nth term of this AP is 301, and if the value of n we get in whole numbers, then this term exists in this AP. If it comes out to be in fraction or decimal, then it won't exist, isn't it? Formula पे apply करते हैं. तो formula होता है Tn is equals to a plus n minus 1 into t equals to 301. What is the value of a? The value of a is 5. रख दो भाई 5 plus n minus 1, and the value of d is 11 minus 5. 11 में 5 minus कर दो, 6 आएगा, है ना? So common difference is 6 equals to 301. Now this 5 will take to the right hand side. It will be subtracted. 301 minus 5. You will get 296. So you get n minus 1 into 6 equals to 296. So n minus 1 equals to, yes, so फिर से multiply कर दो. 6n minus 6 equals to 296. 6n is equals to 296 plus 6. So you'll get n is equals to 302 upon 6. Let's divide. 2 1s are 2, 2 5s are 10, 2 1s are 2, and 2 3s are 6. Now this 151 is not divisible by 3. है ना? ये 151 3 से divisible नहीं होगा. We'll get the values in decimal or in fraction. है ना? Since it is not divisible, since n does not exist, we are not getting the value of n in whole numbers. Therefore, we can say that 301 is not the term of this given arithmetic progression. I hope you have understood, isn't it? अगर ये n की value एक whole number आता है ना? चलो अगर ये 153 होगा, 153 upon 2 होगा, 3 5s are 15, 3 1s are 3. Then what we can say that this is the 51st term of this AP. But since we are not getting in whole number, we can say that 301 is not the term of this given arithmetic progression. I hope it is clear. Let's go on to the next example, that is it. How many 2-digit numbers are divisible by 3? बहुत ही important question है ना? How many 2-digit numbers? हमें क्या find करना? How many 2-digit numbers are divisible by 3. We need to find out how many 2-digit numbers are divisible by 3. Now, from 1 to 9, all are 1-digit numbers. So 2-digit कहाँ से start होगा? 2-digit will start from 10. So the first 2-digit number is 10, and the last 2-digit number is 99. पहला 2-digit number क्या है? 10 है, और आखिरी 2-digit number कितना है? 99. Now we need to find out how many 2-digit numbers are divisible by 3. एक condition है कि 3 से डिविजिबल होना चाहिए दैट 2 डिजिट नंबर, तो इसको कैसे करें? देखो 10 is not divisible by 3, so the first 2 digit number that is divisible by 3 is 12, second 15 and so on, and the last one will be 99, है ना? 99 तो divisible है ना? तो 99. So this is the sequence of all the 2 digit numbers that is divisible by 3. पहला क्या होगा? 12 होगा, दूसरा 15 and so on up till 99, the last 2 digit number which is divisible by 3. Now we need to find out how many numbers are there. How many numbers are there that are divisible by 3? मतलब हमको n फाइंड करना है. ये पहला, दूसरा, तीसरा, चौथा, पांचवा, छठवां, and this is the nth term of this AP. This is the nth term of this AP and we need to find out the value of n. अगर हम ये पता कर लें ये 99 इस AP का कौन सा टर्म है, 20वां टर्म है, 25वां टर्म है, 26वां टर्म है, then we will be able to find out how many 2 digit numbers are divisible by 3. Okay, so let's see. The formula is Tn is equals to a plus n minus 1 into t. Formula देखिए, इसी को अप्लाई करें. And we have supposed that the nth term of this AP is 99. तो Tn की वैल्यू कितनी हो गई? Tn is equals to 99. Okay. The value of A is known to us. A is 12. रखते हैं 12 plus n minus 1 and the value of D is 15 minus 12 that is 3 रखते थे भाई, रखो यो. अब इसको सॉल्व करना पड़ेगा. चल तो we'll take 12 to the right hand side, we'll get n minus 1 into 3 is equals to 99 minus 12. कितना बचेगा भाई? 7 इधर 87. So we'll get n minus 1 into 3 is equals to 87. So n में 3 इधर डिवाइड होगा, n minus 1 87, सिंपल मैथमेटिक्स. 3 2s are 6. कितना बचा बेटा? 3 2s are 6. Then 3 9s are 27. So n minus 1 is equals to 29. So n is equals to 29 plus 1. That is n is equals to 30. N is equals to 30. I hope you have understood, isn't it? फिर से देखो, इसको अच्छे से समझना है. We need to find out how many 2-digit numbers are divisible by 3. We need to find out how many 2-digit numbers are divisible by 3. We know that the first 2-digit number is 10 and the last 2-digit number is 99, isn't it? This 10 is not divisible by 3. Therefore, the first 2-digit number which is divisible by 3 is 12. और 12 के बाद दूसरा 2-digit number जो 3 से divisible हो वो होगा हमारा 15. And the last 2-digit number which is divisible by 3 will be 99. Therefore, we will get a sequence 12, 15 up till 99. If somehow we are able to find out this 99 is which term of this given AP, then we will get the value of the number of terms, 2-digit numbers which are divisible by 3. अगर हम ये किसी तरीके से पता कर लें कि ये 99 इस AP का कौन सा टर्म है ना, 20वां, 30वां, 40वां, then तो हम निकाल लेंगे. अगर कुछ ये मिल जाए कि ये कौन सा टर्म है तो that will be the number of terms, 2-digit numbers that is divisible by 3. तो हमने फॉर्मूला लगाया Tn is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d and the nth term was given 99. Okay? So we need to find out the value of n. I have substituted a and d to get the value of n and we have got n is equals to 30. Therefore, there are 30 terms, 32-digit numbers which are divisible by 3. Okay? Now try to solve the questions from the exercise. A few examples that we will also take up. Don't worry. Try to solve. Then we will continue in the next class. Try to solve, please. Okay. Tomorrow, next class, we will discuss further. Till then, good luck. Study well.